Alright everyone, DB Smiley here. Welcome to Nexus Gaming Series Season 10. We got an A-West matchup for you here between Forge the Winning Condition and Fox and his carries. Got a few NGS veterans on these teams. Looks like we're going to jump in soon, take a look at the map choices. Banned out by Fox and his carries, Alterac and BOE. Banned out by Forge the Winning Condition, D-Shire and Hanamura. So we're going to go to Cursed Hollow first. Let's get into it with this A-West series. Second of our doubleheader tonight. Thank you all, everyone who has come out and stuck around. It has been fun. And let's give it up for the emote of the channel, Stuart Kitten. Hi, Stuart. How you doing? Insightful commentary as always. I love you, little lamb. You are a handsome boy. Yes, you are. Daddy loves you very much. I love him very, very much. Draft. He is a very handsome kitten. And he is my emote. ETC is going to be banned out here. S tier tank. Easily the best tank in the game right now. Joe's gotten nerfs. ETC still very much up there. If anything, he got an insane buff at 13. With Encore. In terms of his heroic cooldown. His Mosh always the biggest impact part of his kit. And getting any kind of CDR on that is broken. If especially because it makes the cooldown almost impossible to track. Whereas before, you could just say, like, okay, we got 2 minutes without Mosh. Now, you don't have that, but you don't know exactly how much time you have. So it makes it a lot harder. May and Chromie banned. May good on this map because the snowball over the wall can be so isolating. There is Cassia banned out. Cassia was really high prevalence for a bit, and she just kind of lost popularity. I don't remember major nerfs, but I'm very open to being wrong on that. DECKARD the first pick, so despite the nerf to his Ruby, still a high priority there. IMPERIUS is going to be the first pick. Strong solo laner, though, doesn't bring the wave clear. He brings a ton of kill pressure with that spear, especially when you pair it with an Ana. Spear followed up by a heal grenade. Going to prevent the save. A good way to counter out the DECKARD as well, getting that burst damage out. Hang on, I gotta prevent a kitty fight. 1 second. Morgan. I want to go upstairs with mommy. Upstairs with mommy.
The crusade calls.
Alright, sorry about that. Had to prevent a... I have 4 cats, and all 4 of them were in the basement. That kitten I showed before the match is our new kitten, Chloe. And she is adorable, but she does not get along with our other females, so I just wanted to make sure that they left each other alone. But we saw the Mephisto Joanna, so a lot of poke damage. And that AoE damage, a very good way to pressure the Ana. Ana really good at keeping one target alive. You force her to AoE heal, makes her positioning a lot trickier. It also gives you some dive to get onto her to try to finish her. Tychus banned out. Tychus has really felt strong lately. Very high tier assassin, it seems. And, sensible ban. Cho'Gall gonna get denied. We saw some Cho'Gall in the last game. Perhaps something they scouted. That Tychus ban, I think, really told me Cho'Gall as well. The other 2 bans, not as much. But if they were thinking Cho'Gall, they would have had to have picked it here. So now, scrambling to their backup picks. We'll see what Forge the Winning Condition grabs. They, I believe, are playing with a sub as well. Though I'm not certain of this. I remember they were trying to recruit an off-roster sub earlier today. I cannot remember everyone who is on this team roster, but I will do my best to get that information. Actually, it is Thane is playing as a sub, so Thane, who just grabbed the Tyrael, subbing in for them. He is not on their roster normally. But on the other side, last 2 picks to come, it is the Thrall and Maiev. My goodness. That is a lot of engage, but you do have the Tyrael to counter it out, so it'd be an interesting counter. Alright. We got Vikings. Hell yes, we got Vikings. I like it. I really like it. Alright, this is gonna be a fun game. It's gonna be a very fun game. I hope all of you are ready, because I know I'm ready. Well, I say I'm ready. I'm still entering in all the heroes everyone picked, but nonetheless, I will be ready momentarily, I should say, as we get set up for this match. So take a look at the kitten cam. You can see a Chloe and a Stuart. It's a good combination. Meanwhile, other 2 kitties in the basement as well. Chloe needs to leave Colby Bear alone, or else there will be fighting. And I am going to have to deal with that. Chloe, no. 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 No.
Prepare yourself for battle.
Oh well, we're going to get into the game. Apologies, as I don't have, because of the cat distraction, I don't have all the placards ready to go, so we're just going to do this the old-fashioned way. We got Mr. Bros on the ORPHEA, Sturge going to be playing all 3 of the Vikings, Geoceres going to be on the Anna, Thane on Tyrael, and Bob going to be on the Imperius as they line up towards the bottom. On the right side, Fox and his carries. It's going to be Super Tie on Maiev, Patience on DECKARD, Majesty going to be playing Mephisto, Infofox on Joanna, and Yonners is going to be on that Thrall. Sorry about that. There was a hiss, and I had to get to what was causing that. So we'll do the best to cast while kitties stare each other down in the background. But here we go. Pickoff attempt on the Super Tie, and Super Tie does not get out of there. Can they get a turnaround kill with that Mephisto? Does not look like it. So good start here for Forge the winning condition. And you know, Fox and his carries, a lot of the players taking a couple seasons off, but they are a known commodity and a good team here in the Nexus Gaming Series. On the other side, Forge the winning condition, few players we've seen before, Geoceres for example, but otherwise, a lot of unknowns here. We'll see how that plays out in A West. A West, a double round robin division, which means every team plays every other team, like every division in Nexus Gaming Series. But the difference is they do it twice. To compensate, there are only 7 teams in this division, so total will play 12 games. A lot of pressure here in the bot, but they don't find the kill, and now maybe looking to the mid, maybe looking for that kill pressure, as we want to take a look at those talents. Pretty standard across the board. A Baylock has gone down to a Thrall in the top lane. Poor little dead rock Viking. Meanwhile, here in the bottom, looking for a pick onto Mephisto. Sleep Dart, swing and a miss. Good movement there by Majesty, recognizing he didn't want to stand still to kill the minions. Prevented that Sleep Dart from getting too much value. Their camp is available, but no one has started on it yet, as they are very consumed with soaking the lane. They did grab their Bruiser, get that in the mid lane. So it makes sense, as they want their camp to push opposite the objective. So you'll see maybe a late attempt at that. Tyrael just trying to disrupt vision. Of course, not in a lot of danger here. Or, well, you know, sometimes I say something, and I immediately realize I'm wrong, but does escape all the same. Pardon me. Moving in now for the objective towards the top. Of course, we're going to see a Viking stay in the bot and soak. So generally with this kind of comp, you want to look, see if you can get a pick off. If you can get the pick off, then you can go for the objective. Otherwise, maybe you just play a bit more safe. Of course, I fully expect Infofox will check that. Actually, it's going to be Mephisto who does it. They don't get that pick off. They're still looking for the engage. DECKARD throws a big root there, separates out the members of Forge the winning condition. Fox and his carries now going in. Maev on the back line looking for Geoceres, is sleeping, has to vault away from the root, but it's not going to be enough, and down goes Geoceres. Rubies do come in. That's at least going to heal Joanna up, but Yonner's now taking an absolute ton of damage. He pops the breaker. Is it going to be enough to get away? It is not. And now Majesty cut off by Tyrael, and this is a perfect start if you're on Forge of the winning condition. As Fox and his carries, after I sing their praise, really just kind of get bodied in that fight. We'll see if they come back. Sure they will. It's very, very early in the game. But that was exceptionally well played by Forge of the winning condition. And with that Vikings, with those kills, they now find themselves with an early level lead. One of the Vikings does get picked off in the bottom, trying to clear up this siege camp. So this will enable some pressure, but here comes the rotation. Next objective is going to be here in the bottom right. Forge the winning condition, they got their 4-man down here. Thrall still top, now just rotating down. Maev in the mid, going to rotate down as well. Does she get picked off here? Ooh, good dodge there by Super Ty, but now has to take the time to rotate more safely. Thrall still hanging around the middle. Tyrael is just, or Imperius is just gonna like, yeah, I'm just gonna take the back. What I do. Tyrael now stepping up, trying to get some damage on the Joe. Fox is a little bit low. Actually, Imperius finds a spear onto DECKARD. Wasn't really looking for it there, but in this case, Geoceres does get a face full of Maev knives. Maev now trying to back up, find some space. There are the Ruby. She's going to double back through them. Is that going to be enough to get her out? She blinks into that potion as well. Good movement there by Super Ty in that fight, finding the Anakill and then finding a way to stay alive. Fane's going to come into the back, be annoying with the Eldruin's might. Super Ty now once again a bit low. This Tyrael just being very sticky, played almost like a bruiser here. Yonner's in the back. The health bars are starting to get low without that Anna. Bob gets rooted. Is that going to be Imperius going down? It is. One last Eldruin's Might for the stall, and then they're going to walk away. Anna could go for that sleep dart. Eldruin's Might has been taken, actually. So Fane is living on the edge. That said, Thrall may get the pick here. Level 10 is available. Is he going to pop Sank to stay alive? He's not. Wise decision. Want to save that for a more important moment in the game. Especially with the damage there. Short death timer. Level 10s are here. We got Eternal Feast is the play. Eternal Feast, Nano Boost, Sanctification. Imperius has not picked his 10 yet. You would expect Angelic Armaments. But if you're going to pick off comp, no, it's okay. It's Angelic Armaments. It's the better ult in pretty much every situation. But, you know, I figured, in for a penny, in for a pound on the cheese. That's it. Yeah, Vikings really aren't cheesy anymore. You see quite a bit of them. They're very strong. And one of the Vikings goes down. There's a big spear looking for Infofox. He has the healing grenade. Goes back in. There's the Warden's Cage, but the Sanctification is going to nullify it out. There's a big sleep, however. Catches the entire members of Forge the winning condition. But that's just trying to buy space. It's not going to be enough. DECKARD goes down. Infofox is going to get out of there. Ooh, Majesty took the blink in at a bad time, has nowhere to go, and that will be Majesty going down to that Imperius Spear with the help from Tyrael, and they are not done, though. Super Ty pulls them back, but it's actually only going to be able to kill and throw, and now Super Ty will be the next to go down, has to blink away. Can he find the space? No. So 3 more kills in favor of Forge the winning condition. That's going to expand their level lead. You'd expect to see them go for this curse and then maybe a boss as well. And Tyrael's going to start on that. Standard support Tyrael build here. Vikings continuing to offer soak, level 13 close by. Joe gonna look to help get this gank onto Olaf. Olaf will go down. Couple of Vikings, all 3. Play again has been used. Going up towards this top lane, looking to maybe get some kind of damage here onto Thrall. Level 13 has been picked up, as has the bottom boss. Siege Giant's going to help stall it for a bit, but we are on curse point now for Forge the Winning Condition. And Forge the Winning Condition actually looking for the aggressive boss invade, seeing the boss being cleared in the bottom. And with the Vikings here, they add a lot of attack damage. This should go down pretty quick as you see that Nordic attack squad coming in. That actually makes them legitimate team fight threats. They can jump in, start attacking a target, and each of their group auto attacks is going to do a pretty healthy chunk of damage. As you can see them turn onto Yawners, Yawners gets absolutely deleted there. Blessed Shield tries to buy space, but it's not enough. And Viking's going to stay up here and push while we get a 4v4 for the objective, but with Thrall down, Fox and Carries wants no part of this. Forge the Winning Condition with a big lead in this game so far. And with the curse, this top is going to push and push hard. Bottom fort has already gone down. Mid fort is going to take a lot of minion pressure. The defense, though, is going to be up here in the top. 4v4 with a boss. Let's see what Forge the Winning Condition does. Forge has looked really, really strong in this game. Now pressuring up. Boss is on this keep, which is still shut down. Got a Viking here as well. Imperius looking for an engage. Maev with the Vault to dodge the boss root. Gets the big Warden Cage with the Sanctification, nullifies the whole thing. And now Joe having to pop the Iron Skin to get out. Bob goes in, gets a big two-man spear, but goes down, pays for it. Mephisto, though, is still rooted, taking so much damage. Tries to trade it out, gets a shield, but ultimately taken down by that Viking auto-attack pressure. Now Infofox going to be the next to fall. The Vikings are just going to town. Maev is going to try to get what damage she can. She gets the Tyrael went down. Tyrael gets the kill there. She gets one of the Vikings, but Forge the Winning Condition. Look at what they got off that. Top keep is down. Bottom keep about a 40% health. Mid keep about a third health. Forge the Winning Condition is absolutely in control of this game. Anytime you get a new team, it's hard to know what to expect, but they are putting on a performance at the moment. Siege Camp going to get grabbed while Fox and his carries try to push these lanes out a little. Of course, that Cata pressure in the top, now boosted by that Siege Rat, going to force a response. 16 advantage in favor of Forge the Winning Condition. They got a 2-level lead. Fox and his carries got a little bit of time to find 16. And then they're going to need to start finding some kills here. Thing looks Thrall soaking very, very quietly. Oh, Joe is caught out. She's going to have her Iron Skin. She uses it there, but now Ed has been broken through. She gets the spear, uses the Blessed Shield, looking for the turnaround. There's the DECKARD Sleep, pulls them into the Warden's Cage. They manage to dart out, but the ultimate from Mephisto, not enough to secure the kill, and the turnaround kill onto Maev, now Joanna. That might be enough to secure the game. That said, looks like they're going to play this slow. They're going to look for keep. There are Siege Giants pressuring up the core, though. Tyrael's going to clean them up. Mid-keep is down. Ooh, they get some damage onto Majesty, but he manages to pop out. Big root into the back. They get onto Mephisto, though. Cleanse, not enough. And this should be the game. Forge the Winning Condition, dominating game number 1 in this series. They looked good doing it. So really, really strong showing out of Forge the Winning Condition. We'll see if Fox and his carries can find an answer in Game 2. They're going to need to. But we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Alright, welcome back, everyone. We're just going to jump straight into this draft. Brax's holdout, Fort's winning condition, dominated game number 1 on Cursed Hollow. It wasn't just the Vikings either, though the Vikings helped. They were absolutely executing those pick combos. The Tyrael sanctifications causing them no end of trouble. ORPHEA just doing an absolute ton of damage as well. IMPERIUS got a lot of good spears off. It's a lot of puzzles to crack. And you think, okay, Brax is a 2-lane map. We won't see Vikings, right? I've seen solo lane Vikings on this map, and it can be devastating. If if they want to go that route. Not saying it's going to happen. Could happen. Cassia banned out once again. They got a lot of auto attack value off the ORPHEA, so makes sense to be banning that out. But what do you do now in Fox and his carries on this map? And out the Chromie. Chromie very powerful here. You don't want to get too caught up in responding to what the enemy did last time. So it's a good ban. That said, you got to figure something out. Because what you picked last time did not work out for you on the side of Fox and his carries. Same bans from Forge the Winning Condition. Anna banned out. So they don't want to deal with the Anna. Imperius going to be the choice. I'd like to see them go away from the DECKARD here. Grab a healer that can respond to that burst damage that Imperius allows. Maybe something like a Rhaegar or a Whitemane. Whitemane, though, struggles on this map greatly because of her mana issues. Quite like the Rhaegar. Anduin could work for the pull. They're going to grab Tass first for damage. They're going back to the DECKARD. I don't know if I agree. They will have the black hole potentially to help disengage things. Unless they're going into Archon, which is, of course, what you would typically expect. I'm just trying to think. They need something to respond to this burst damage. And right now, I mean, they could go right back to ORPHEA here. ETC to Rhonda. Alright, so a lot of burst. This is what you want to do against the DECKARD. You want to make sure that you kill a target real fast. Before the wind up for sleep can hit. Before the Ruby can hit. It's gonna put a lot of pressure. DECKARD's gonna need to play a near perfect game in a lot of ways, I think. Can be done, but it's gonna be tough. ORPHEA banned out. I think that is a very sensible ban in this situation. ETC Tyrande, though, a very good combo. Garrosh going to be banned. Does leave Joe up. Joe did not feel super impactful in the last game. But it might be the best choice. Especially for the unstoppable.
The crusade calls.
Joe, and there's the Rexar, and I like that Rexar choice a lot. He will be able to win the lane against Imperius. Well, never mind. He's not playing against Imperius. That is a Zagara solo lane. So Sturge breaking out all kinds of flex tonight. First the Vikings, now a Zag. I mean, you know, Rexar will be okay against that. Just, I was thinking he's going to be going against Imperius. And, you know, just control the lane, leave Bear on the point. Going to be harder to do that against the Zag. Not impossible by any means. Zag is just going to pressure structures, though, if you don't respond to it. And there's a Genji in response to the Zagara, as well as just a slippery hero. Hard to get the pick off on. Can try to get into the back. Tyrande eminently diveable. So we'll see if Genji is going to be the key to this counter-engage response. Or if Forge the Winning Carry. Or Forge the Winning Condition, excuse me. Forge the Winning Carry. Forge the Winning Condition is going to find the domination victory here. We'll find out. Do we get the game 3? All up to Fox and his carries. Both the team name and literally InfoFox. And his carries, Genji and Tassadar. The Genji is certainly going to allow them to pressure the top lane as well. And they can afford to do that with the Tassadar and Joe on a wave clear. So expect to see Genji put a lot of pressure on that top lane, especially if it is Zagara. Which it looks like it's going to be, as we introduce the teams on the left. Force winning condition. You got Fane on ETC, Sturge on Zagara up in the top. Then you got Mr. Bros going to be on Li Ming, Bob on Imperius, and Geoceras on Tyrande. I think I already said that, sorry. In the top, on the other side, you got Majesty on Genji, Super Tai. He's going to be on Rexxar down here in the bottom. Infofox on Joe, Patience on Deckard, and Yonners on the Tassadar. Take a look at those talents. Imperius, not picking a level 1 just yet, but otherwise we got the Prog Rock. Ming with the Spell Armor. Owl build coming out from Tyrande ever since that that changed to level 1. That Pierce can be valuable, especially with her 13 and 16. Joe needing that extra CC prevention. Gonna go with the Iron Skin upgrade. Genji not going with the Swift Strike build. Agile dismount. Gonna try to look for that movement speed. Genji currently up on the top. Trying to snipe the well here. Get some damage on it. Walks away. Meanwhile, down here in the bot, 4v3, but Tassadar doing a good job clearing this wave, although they're getting some chunk damage onto the towers with this Li Ming. Ooh, Genji wants this. Misha's gone down, though, and Sturge, not really killable. Majesty says, yeah, that's not going to get the finish. Just going to go ahead and back up. Owl trying to find some vision. Imperius has rotated up. So Rexxar needs to be careful. Misha spots out Imperius. Genji has had to back. At the moment, Forge the winning condition is controlling the point. Infofox is trying to stay on it, but there's a big power slide, followed up by the stun. Infofox is in a lot of trouble here, but finds the Deckard potions to get the safety. Nonetheless, channel progress has been stopped in the top. Now Fane is the one in trouble. Genji Swift Strike, tries to find it. No, there's the stun onto Genji. Is he going to go down? He has to Swift Strike away and use his trait. Does escape. And credit to Ronda, good healing there to keep the team really out of kill range of that Swift Strike, because you don't want to deal with those resets. Genji now gonna stay down here. Rexxar does have the point. Zagara has rotated up, however, and they need to start pressuring this point because of that. They will lose top. Will there be any channel progress? Infofox at least stops any channel progress from occurring, but taking a lot of damage here from the Li Ming. Tyrande does have a good arrow there, forces Infofox back, but here comes Imperius. Ooh, the Alun's chosen, trying to keep ETC up, and it does. Bob going in, looking for Infofox, but does push the members of Fox and his carries off the point for the time being. No channel progress yet, but Genji is going to come up, going to look and find the Zagara, and that is the first kill of the game. Despite all the brawling we have seen. And that will enable the top to be capped. Then you're going to obviously look for Fox and his carries wanting to get control of this bot if they can to get some value off that kill. But this Imperius is just a threat at the moment. Li Ming, Tyrande, both about half mana, as Imperius also low. Fane, incredibly high mana. Almost a non-factor at the moment. There comes Deckard looking for the root. Finds two. Imperius Spear does miss. Ooh, power slide through to Genji. Oh, he has to Swift Strike away to avoid that Lunar Flare. Meanwhile, on the top, Zag starts trying to channel the point. We're going to keep our eyes down here, though. Rexxar has chased Zag off, so it's still neutral. 5-6. Actually, slight XP lead, favoring the members of Fox and his carries. There's the power slide onto Joe. Joe steps up onto the point, has some potions nearby if needed. The point currently contested. Root comes out, misses there, as I think they were going for ETC. Thought maybe more people were about to engage onto Joe. They back up, they grab some taps. Fox and his carry is going to look to re-engage this. Keep an eye on this top at the moment. Zag is actually going to start to get some channel progress here. Genji doing the same. He at least neutralizes it. Rexar then chases Zag off the point. But getting some real damage there onto Misha. No solid objective progress yet. Only one kill. Genji has come top. If they can get another kill onto Zag, that would be big. He's going to try to snipe that well once again. Zag sniffs it out, throws a couple banelings up there. What? 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 Is it... Are you too good for your home? I know there's a fight going on down here. Let's focus on that. Good power slide, securing the kill onto Tassadar with the Lunar Flare. Genji's still up in the top, playing with Zagara, now looking at Infofox. As, Forge the winning condition has got this front wall down, and they are looking for more. Root from the Deckard, at least going to buy some space. Geoceras a bit low. There's the power slide. Looking now. Spear is nullified out by the Iron Skin. No channel progress here at the moment. Genji continues to look to press her Surge, but actually has taken some pretty bad trade there. Good dodge there by Infofox on the power slide. Now Tassar is back, and they can look to start pushing the members of Forge the Winning Condition off this point. Joe is going to look to at least channel. I don't think she's going to get much progress here. Zag has had the time now to Hearth, working her way back up top. Genji coming down to bottom. Imperius is very aggressively positioned. Can Majesty get the finish here? There's a ton of Deckard potions on the ground to heal up. There's the power slide, though, and the spear looking for the burst, but they get the kill down onto Imperius, and that is the second kill, and they may get another looking for Geoceras. There they find it. Can they get Fane, too? And they can, and that is 3 kills there for Fox and his carries, and that should enable them to get some channel progress of their own. But before we came down here, dude, are you too good for your home? What is wrong with you? The other Ultralisk is in his pen. What's your problem? Anyway, just caught me off guard a little bit, that's all. Channel progress has been nullified. Down on the bottom, got 46% though. Should be enough for them to have grabbed a second Ultralisk. It is. Oh! I think they found Genji, guys. Genji got absolutely deleted, and now that's going to enable a quick camp clear, and Imperius is going to head top, try to pressure this point. No, actually going to stay pot. Joe trying to step onto the point for the time being. Looks like now Imperius still on the camp and is actually going to come bottom. So more interested trying to find a kill here. They have level 10s. And right as level 10 came in, too, that kill came down. Oh, but the big sleep! The Starfall, though, going to turn out some damage. But Genji gets the finish with the X-Strike. There's a spear back onto Genji. Has protected, by the way, to nullify out the Angelic Armaments. Bob taking a lot of damage. Infofox is low, and he's going to get popped. 3v3 down here in the bottom at the moment. Tassadar, though, chunking out the damage. Finds the spear. Can they get the finish? Lunar Flare hits, too. They're looking again at Yonners now. Yonners taking a lot of damage, but trucking it out all the same. There's the illusions, and they find the spear on the Genji, and they get the finish with the help of Tyrande and Li Ming. So that looked really, really good there for Fox and his carries for a moment before it's a winning condition. Just finding those spears. Bob has been making a case for banning Imperius. That is certainly true. ETC has rotated top, now looking to finish this channel progress as well as get bottom fort. Their lane will push in the top. So they won't be able to potentially go for an early keep here. But they will potentially be able to get double cata pressure in both lanes. As ETC, though, now getting kind of caught in a rundown. There's the Boars looking for the slow. X-Strike doesn't quite land. Fane is going to escape this time. Now we got to focus here in the top lane to defend this. No one in the bottom. On the side of Fox and his carry. Zagar coming down to clear that objective. Meanwhile, the Ultralisks start their charge. One of them had a head start. Dirty cheater, Ultralisk. I tell you. There's the Misha coming through. Big stun into a root. Sleep at least is going to lock out Imperius. Fane is getting low. Genji trying to go for the finish, but there's so much healing from Tirana. Finally gets interrupted. Majesty taking a big amount of damage there from the Li Ming. Infafox on top of Geoceres. The rest of the team just not there yet. Infafox blows the breaker, tries to find a potion. Finally, Imperius goes down, but so does Genji. Now trying to get in is the Misha. They get the kill. 3 kills for 1. Fox and his carries, though, still find themselves down 2 forts after all is said and done. Now going to need to try to find something on the map. The Genji has been impactful, but it hasn't been able to pop off and really turn that fight yet. Getting a few kills here and there. But it feels like with the wave clear, or not, I don't want to say the wave clear, with the macro situation being what it is, it almost feels like Fox and his carries needs to have just a much more decisive engage that they can then push off with, something where maybe they have 5 up at the end. Al coming in, dismounts Joe. That's a feels bad man when that happens to you. It's just like, oh, come on. Really? ETC grabbing the globe top. He is at 19 and counting. So 1 more globe to proc rock. That will give them some much needed AoE support heals. Pardon me. That was a disgusting thing for an adult to do. Burp all casting. Rexar still clearing up that camp top. Zagara getting some creep tumors down, making sure they have plenty of vision control. Hello, Cawthon.
Here we go again. The beacons are powering up.
But to that end, we definitely see aggressive positioning coming out here from Forge, the winning condition. Forge looking really good in this series. Fox and his carries, though, have the XP lead here. They have the kill lead. They're winning in every way except the map condition right now. But let's see if, as these death timers get longer, that can start to swing back the other direction. Top has been capped by Forge. Fox cleaning up the bottom at the moment. Both teams kind of posturing around each other here. ETC starting to rotate down. Joe goes for the dismount, actually misses twice. Trying to find something. The bear has gone in. Ooh, there's the bless shield. Is this the opportunity they need? Here come the boars. Starfall, though, splitting the team. Imperius goes in the back, gets some damage onto Yonners, and they have to blow the sleep just to get Imperius away, but Imperius, woken up immediate by Tassadar, finds the spear on the Tass. Now they're re-engaged, turning around, but here comes Genji on the flank. Can he find the big damage they need? They want to get this Tyrande. Down goes Misha. Can they get it? Majesty going for the finish. Does not get the Swift Strike reset. Tassadar turned around on. He's going to go down. Majesty has to back up, and Forge played that fight very well. And they get the objective with the help of Zagara's Nidus network. And this is a big Zerg wave coming towards bottom. Top, meanwhile, just the single Ultralisk. And here we go. And Majesty is slow. Going to have to use a Swift Strike just to get away. Back to safety of the base. Ultimate's starting to come back up. You'll have the X strike off the Bless Shield. But they just need to find that kill. That last fight, not what they wanted. It just seems like Forge has been a lot tighter on following up on the spear than we've seen from Fox. And this keep has gone down. There's still one Ultra still alive. If they get some kills here, ooh, Super Tie gets hit with the spear. There's the Lunar Flare follow, and Rexar has gone down. And this is a bad situation now at the moment. Starfall buying some space. Majesty has to Swift Strike away. No! Majesty gets polished off by a Nexus Force auto attack that chased him off the Swift Strike. And now Infofox falls, and this could be the game. Archon comes out, but it's going to be too little, too late. They do get the ETC, but that will be it. And Forge, the winning condition, dominates their way to a 2-0 victory and looked good doing it. Wow. Well, message to the rest of A West. Forge, the winning condition, is here, and they look good. They look really, really strong. That was... That was... felt like it was a very one-sided series, to say the least. Fox and his carries took a couple seasons off, maybe kicking a little rust off. We'll see if they can come back, see if they can put up a better fight in the reverse fixture, as this is a double round robin. They will play again, but it just felt like Forge never lost control of that series. Even when Fox and his carries got some kills, they weren't winning on the map. So we're going to see if we can do a post-game interview. We'll be right back. Stay tuned, everyone, and thank you all for watching. Alright, welcome back, everyone. I am joined by Just In Case, aka Sturge, is the player name, from Forge the Winning Condition, and you guys lived up to your team name tonight. How are you feeling after that set?
Oh, we're really hype. This is probably the second time that our team has actually played together, other than yesterday. So we're really pumped to be working so well together here.
It didn't look like it, I'll tell you that. So rather short series, 2-game. This is actually my first 2-game series of the season. This is my 6th set, so I've been lucky until now to get extra games. But let's talk about Cursed Hollow. So you guys had, let's call it an interesting draft. Obviously, yeah. Vikings. Vikings is. I mean, it's niche, but it's not unusual anymore on that map. But the Tyrael, Imperius, ORPHEA, Anna. Walk me through how you guys were executing combos with those 4 heroes so well.
Okay, so we usually just have this really large dartboard, and before we engage every single time, we just take a dart and we throw it, and wherever that dart lands is who we're focusing and killing going into the fight.
And
So
that dart is the Imperious Q, I believe, based on what I saw.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
We are just coming in there, getting our targets down, and then pushing on through. Pretty much once we got ahead with Vikings, it's generally all over.
Mm-hmm. You
Um,
guys snowballed that map a lot.
Oh yeah, I mean I didn't do anything. I just played solitaire all game. That's all on my team. They were out there really just calling their targets, knocking them out.
Yeah. Well, so match 2, you guys start the draft with Imperius, which I thought the Imperius play was. I mean, I thought Bob was your MVP. The Imperius play just set up so much tonight. But to that end, you guys grab it first, and I think I got baited into thinking that was the solo laner. Was there a point you were considering that as solo lane and then opt into Zag later? Was that intended to just be, it's comboed well, let's keep it in the 4-man?
Oh, so I'm not the captain of this team. I'm just like a regular player, and I was like, okay, guys, what do we play today? And Bob's response to me was just Imperius. So I knew from that point on that that's all we were drafting, and regardless of whether it's 4-man or solo lane, he pretty much just knows how to bring it home.
All right. Well, that map, they drafted the Genji to try to pressure the Zag. I thought you did a good job both preserving your well as long as you could, but I think other than that one kill, I think you did a good job broadly avoiding too much Genji pressure. What do you mostly attribute that to?
It really comes down to Infest. Taking Infest really just sets the wave for me really well, and it gives me a lot more pressure in the top lane to solo and just stall out the wave. Every single time Rexer would just push against me, I just turn Infest on, but anytime I'd push, I just turned it off before it got to the fort. So I wasn't really putting too much pressure in the lane, which made it pretty easy to just pull off the 2v1. Because I don't have to play aggressive into Rexer ever. I mean, I just sit back and farm his bear for stacks.
Right, and I mean, obviously you guys... we're down on deaths at one point, but still had control of the map, and then ultimately ended it off that second 100-0 Zerg wave. With that, I mean, you guys just sent a message to A West. There are a lot of people, myself included, looking at Fox and his carries as one of the teams that to beat in this division. You guys didn't just beat them; you beat them very much so. What does that set up for you as your goals this season? Do you think?
We're just trying to go undefeated all the way through. Just give people a good show, pull out some secret strats along the way, maybe do some crazy drafts from prior teams and stuff like that. But we're really just looking forward to playing the rest of the division and seeing where we come out, and hopefully it's undefeated.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to beat Fox and his carries again, as this is a double round-robin division. Do you think they'll be better prepared next time, or do you got some more in the hat to pull out?
We didn't even pull out the secret strats tonight, and we were really thinking about it for game 2, so maybe next time, maybe we'll just come at them right out of the gate with it.
All right, well, with that, congrats on the 2-0 domination victory, getting yourself those 3 points, and with that, the floor is yours for shoutouts.
Oh, thank you. I'd like to shout out Bob for being a Imperius one trick and really just tying the team together. Shout out to Fane for stepping up and subbing in. We had a little bit of an issue with that, and really glad that we got that all mulled over. For Gio and Mr. Bros, we practiced some games yesterday. Be really prepared for Mr. Bros to come out swinging with KTZ at some point this season. He will definitely hit his stacks fully this time and not just, get to 29 before we win the game. And Gio's just really got some good heals. Oh, and I can't forget this one shout out. If Bridge to Death or Will to Live are watching this, we will be running your strats and we're going to pull them off better than you can.
All right, well, a little bit of a shout out to last year's Division A champions, Tainted Orphans, Bridge to Death and Will to Live being the players on that team. And with that, thank you for this post-game interview, and thank you, everyone, for watching. It's been fun to stream this doubleheader. We didn't get the 6-game dream with the 3-game series both times, but still a fun night. And we will see you all next time here in the Nexus Gaming series. Take care and have